What it do? What it do? Is your boy BX Brother 718_TV live with NBA 2K20, My League Online, SSBA, Season 1. Got my New York Knicks hosting the Toronto Raptors. We came up with two big wins back to back. Spurs and
that tandem can switch on pick and rolls.
the Magic.
That tandem can shoot the basketball
And so we're looking to
plays somewhat
get a
like
little
a guard.
3-game
But
win
the
streak
biggest
here.
thing is if they can rebound and able to guard smaller guys, this will make them great.
Interesting. Back to Smith. Stolen by Brunson. Stolen by Robinson. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a
I don't know what I'm doing there.
Tipped away. So it's the Knicks now. Pass to Barrett. Back to Randall. Rejected by Gasol. Here's Horton Tucker. Out to Hardaway. It's good.
Oh, that's great awareness. That's a great pass. Credit Siakam and the work he's done to understand where everyone is in this offense.
Now here is Smith. The shot comes out. Good D by Siakam. And it's the Raptors ball. To the paint. Horton Tucker, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Randall. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Morris right side. 5 on the clock. Here's Robinson. Yep, that one goes.
These are the fundamentals we're always talking about. Excellent bounce pass.
Pass to Horton Tucker. The shot will not fall. The Knicks go the other way with it. Here's Smith. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And this is one of Smith's strengths, his ability to attack and cut through the defense and just finishing with ease at the rim.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's Siakam. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game.
Oh,
Love
my
how
God.
Gasol
Of
patrols
course.
the court, always on the lookout to reject
Of
the shot.
course.
And the
Of
shot
course.
is good.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now, here is Smith. Down low. Randall. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
One thing we knew Randall could do entering the league, finish inside through contact.
To the inside. Horton
Good
Tucker.
pass.
That's good.
Man.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now, here is Smith. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Marc Gasol.
Yeah, you gotta
Give
love
me
seeing
one more
the young fella
chance.
dunk that
Give me
one
one
home.
more
Smith
chance.
likes to show off that
Love
incredible
with
vertical.
me tonight.
Here's Gasol.
Look at that.
Robinson with the block. 3 on 3. Here's Barrett. And there it is for him.
And what I love about Barrett in transition, he can change directions at full speed.
Siakam looking around. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul. Hardaway from outside.
Fantastic defense from Barrett there. It helps big time when he gets the hustle and stays home with his man.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. And it's off from three-point range. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Now, here is Smith. That one misses. Good D by Siakam. And the Toronto Raptors knew in trading for Kawhi Leonard that he might not stick around. Even after his decision to return to his hometown of Los Angeles, Greg, the Raptors have to feel good about the way it all worked out for him.
Kevin, the first championship in franchise history, and now they set about working their way back to the mountaintop. Some talented young players and quality vets, not to mention an outstanding front office. I think it'd be a mistake to count them out.
Yep, it counts.
You gotta get that rebound, man.
Before coaches started running plays for him, this is where Siakam would get his points, on the offensive glass.
Now, here is Smith. In the corner, Barrett with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 8-footer. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Toronto trailing. Now Brunson.
Come on,
At his
these
point
have to
production,
be
he averages
steals,
almost 8
man.
points a game.
Seriously, bro.
Here's Siakam. Out to Hardaway. Gasol's in the post. Over Robinson. Gasol no good.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Here's Smith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And you spend any amount of time watching Dennis Smith
to
Jr.
change that
Greg,
shit.
his
Damn
leading
it.
ability makes for some impressive highlights.
Kevin, he's got the size and the off-the-charts athleticism. Now just trying to figure out how to realize his obvious potential.
Now here's Brunson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Dennis Smith. Well, Steve, it's expected that we'll eventually allow 18-year-olds to enter the NBA draft. You're a proud Michigan State alum. Are you concerned players may miss something by choosing to skip the college experience?
You know, Kevin, in this situation, for sure, there's some players that I would say is going to make some mistakes and maybe come out too early and not be ready. But I think we have to allow them to have these decisions and not have these decisions taken away from them. I love college, but there are some guys that are just ready to go play in the NBA, just like other areas of life. When you're ready, you're ready.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Trier. Randall with the ball. Guarded by Powell. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Siakam. That puts them in the lead. Siakam's got his second bucket.
Oh, great concentration from Siakam. Takes the hit, yet his eyes never leave the rim.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already. And now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
Now here is Smith. He has 5. And the dunk by Smith.
I like whenever Smith leaps up high for the jam. He's a guy that just doesn't mess around when he's in attack mode to get to the rim.
Pass to Brunson. Here's Horton Tucker. Back to Brunson. It's deflected.
This has to energize Barrett. He needs to keep bringing this type of intensity to the defensive end. With
a step back. Offensive rebound. Smith with a wide open look. Tries yet again. Barrett. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Smith outside. Again, the miss by Smith. And so Gasol will bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 1. Powell, no one around him. Drills it from outside.
Yo, Dame. Stop hating, bro.
Smith outside. Pass to Barrett. Here's Trier. Lots of room. And the bank shot is good.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Dude, that shit filled, man. I can get you in the server, man, so you can get in that wait list, though. You definitely want to get on this wait list.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And
you definitely want to get on this wait list, bro.
And a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. New York shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And their success rate on the season.
And you already on Discord, so you just gotta chat a little bit, man, and it'll get you up. Oh, come on, I hate them type of fucking shots. After this game, I'll send you the invite, the link.
The ball on the floor, it can leap out of the building and strong enough to dunk over and through just about any player. Still developing the rest of his game, but you like his aggression when going to the hoop.
Pass to Siakam. And he makes good on the layup. Siakam's got 6 points.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Here's Ntilikina. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Barrett. Here's Robinson. It's good for his 2nd make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
I got you. You better not be no bum either, man.
Fight harder on the glass.
Word up.
Reason why,
You eyed and Madden. You better not be no damn bum in this game.
Which led to second chance points.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Trier. Sinks the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
What team you normally fuck with, though, man, in the league, man?
With good awareness, when Ntilikina spots the open teammate, he gets it to him.
Outside for Gasol. Beyond the arc. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Trier in the corner. And here is Gibson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Just 2 to shoot. And Barrett slams it in.
Putting that speed to great use. Once Barrett gets a step on the D, good night.
Here's Siakam. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Give me one more chance. Give me one more chance.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Ntilikina. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Siakam with it. It's Powell on the wing. Here's Van Vliet.
Good defense. All right, good quarter, man. Got my little social media link up. See how that looks. Need to find a PSN bubble, though. You heard me?
And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Toronto trailing. Siakam outside. It's rebounded by New York. And it's Bullock in the corner. Pass to Knox. Gibson with it. Inside. Gortat with the steal. Powell inside. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Powell's got the game tied up here for Toronto. Pass to Knox. Right side, Portis. Wide open. And again, it's New York.
Nice job by Portis. Better now at reading situations. Knows where to get his shots.
Takes it out to Siakam. Drains it from beyond the arc. Siakam's got 9 points.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Here's Knox. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Siakam, good. Now it's a 3-point Toronto lead.
And the Raptors took some heat for parting ways with reigning Coach of the Year, Dwayne Casey. But his successor, Nick Nurse, guided this franchise to an NBA title.
Tremendous self-belief and determination. The only NBA head coach who was also a head coach in college, the G League, and overseas. He's been preparing for this for a long time.
Oh, my God.
Here's Van Vliet. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Van Vliet's got his second basket of the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Ntilikina. That's tipped. Powell for three. Rebounded by Knox.
Still trying to find the range. He hit one in the first quarter. Nothing since.
Pass to Bullock. Lock at 6. And there's the call on Marcin Gortat. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Sometimes, Smitty, you see someone make a pass and wonder, how did he even see that guy? I mean, it's amazing to me.
Yeah, I think Chris Paul leads that list. I think from a big Jokic, Trae Young is a young guy, Ben Simmons, Doncic, those guys see the floor extremely well.
Side, Portis. No good on that one. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Lets it go with a three. Count that one from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors. Ntilikina looking it over. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Fleshing out his offensive game over time. Ntilikina wants to keep improving in the paint.
Here's Powell. Knicks with the rebound. Here's Ntilikina. To the middle. In the corner, Knox with it. Kept alive by New York. Pass to Barrett. Shot clock at 5. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Gortat. Raptors leading by 3. And here is Hardaway. Back to Van Vliet. To the paint. Here's Ibaka. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
That's a well-timed play, well executed, and Serge a quick, powerful roller to work with.
Kicks it out to Gibson. Offensive rebound. Portis. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Already with a lot of muscle packed onto his frame, Bobby Portis able to finish through contact.
And the former Razorback, Bobby Portis, took a few years to find his spot in the NBA, but now he does produce.
And great big man to bring in off the bench. Good size and quickness combination, and will always give you scoring with that second unit.
And only 6 feet tall in shoes, Fred Van Vliet's not the biggest, but his toughness, his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave
I'll do it in a
him
minute.
that
Did you put
perspective. Friends and family.
Did you put a thing on Mayor?
Too soon. Basketball is the path to something better.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, before he became a head coach in Memphis and New York, David Fizdale spent 8 seasons as an assistant under Eric Spoelstra in Miami. Now, Spo said he's a brilliant basketball mind that has exceptional gold standard level communication skills. One of the most talented coaches I've been around. So, Kevin, Fizdale is highly respected.
David, he sure is. Great reputation. Now getting his shot. Thank you so much.
And a breakout season for Julius Randle in 2018-19. Averaged close to 20 and 10, delivering on the talent that saw him taken 7th overall back in 2014.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 9. Down low. Here's Hardaway. Oh, that's blocked.
Not a traditional rim protector. Randle gets by on effort and instinct.
Greg, the Lakers allowed Julius Randle to leave in restricted free agency in 2018.
It's on the top of the table. Come on.
Some of their caps.
I mean, his defense still lags behind, but offensively, well, he is special. The lefty, tough to deal with inside.
Back to Smith. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Working on his interior game, Smith Jr. is very aware he has what it takes to score from there.
Pass to Hardaway. Here's Horton Tucker. He's defended by Randle. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Great D that time from Hardaway.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
From outside the arc. The shot, no good. And New York the other way now. Now here is Smith. He's got 10. From deep. In the corner, Knox with it. Second shot opportunity. Barrett, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And again, Toronto no up. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Knox. New York needs to get off a shot. Robinson misses. Taken away to the inside. Lays it up off the glass. Robinson's got his third basket of the night.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Poke loose.
Let's go.
And Toronto turns it over again.
On my bed. The things that you had on last night is on my bed.
Put those on.
Now Smith. From the stripe. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Smith's got 12 in the game.
And whether he's stepping back or spotting up, Smith Jr. is a threat to score, especially from the mid-range.
Here's Brunson. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. For 3, Smith. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Here's Gasol. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
He has slimmed down a lot from his rookie season. Marc Gasol still strong enough to power through contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do
Ava,
at the free throw.
turn up all the clapping, please.
Over 90%.
Now here's Bullock. Just 5 to shoot. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. And again, no good by Toronto.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Pass to Ntilikina. Back to Gibson. The shot's good from Ntilikina.
And one area where Ntilikina excels, really good reading the defense and realizing what to do in that set.
Now here's Brunson. He has 6. Here's Ntilikina. Outside Gibson. Inside Portis. And the layup is good. And now a 4-point Knicks lead.
Bobby Portis plays hard, gives 100%, puts himself in a position to succeed.
Brunson. Jacks up a 3. It's not going to go for him. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
And here's Bullock from the arc. And the 3-ball is good. Bullock's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks. Pass to Brunson. Trying to find Bullock. Gets it to him. All by himself. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Powell. He has 5.
These blow bys
And he
are
makes that one.
crazy, man.
32 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Ntilikina. Good work defensively by Gasol. Raptors trail by 7. Davis looking for an opening. His 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Ntilikina. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's New York heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here is Davis. No points in the game yet for him.
Look on my bed. She has black shorts and a pink shirt. It's on the edge of my bed.
Gortat misses.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And Barrett gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working
I know where it's at.
and getting good shots from close
Ava.
range.
Now here's Van Vliet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Raptors with one of the best benches in the league, and Fred Van Vliet, a leader for that group.
Yeah, he gives up size every night, Kevin. But he's able to
I just
overcome
remembered.
that
Sorry.
thanks to his toughness and IQ for the game. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
In the corner, it's Morris. Pass to Barrett. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Now Robinson, covered by Van Vliet. Robinson misses.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Siakam outside. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Siakam. Banked in off the glass. Siakam's got 13.
You know, he's able to shoulder more and more of the load offensively. Siakam's star continues to rise.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 12. Pass to Randall. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Knicks lead by 7.
That's the right play call. Randall's a tough matchup inside. Strong, crafty, nasty.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. From 8. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. Smitty, when things get heated between two players, we often see a double technical call. But should the instigator be penalized more if it can be determined who was the instigator?
I agree, Kevin. I just don't like sometimes when two guys get into it and you just automatically call a double technical. Because strategy-wise, if I was playing Kevin and their best player had a technical already, I would get into it just so I can call a double technical and hopefully he'll be gone.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you really? Honestly?
No, we did. I mean, I think that back in the day, you saw like Patrick Ewing, for instance. He had a tech. We would just send somebody out there just to see a couple plays. If we can get him thrown out. Especially now, if you just call a double technical the way they do, a lot of star players have been gone.
Knicks with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Yes, and in the bathroom, the brown drawer. You know what else is?
To find confidence, always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here is Smith. He's got 12. And the wide open shot for Morris.
Daughters are annoying, man.
And again, New York
Swear to
with
God.
the triple.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Over to the wing. Van Vliet with the bounce pass. It's stolen by Smith. To the left side wing. And here's Barrett. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Step back shot. And it's in off the backboard. And now it's an 11-point New York lead.
Incredible night for Barrett. He scores in a multitude of ways, and he brings the effort on every possession.
This is the shot you want to get him, an open look from range.
Here's Smith. The Raptors knocking down the tray. They get it back. Randall surveying the D. And Randall throws it down.
If you let Julius Randle get to the rim, this is what you can expect.
Here's Van Vliet. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort, and he brings the energy.
When I'm done with this game, yes.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 12.
Give me. Stop.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Raptors call time here.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. That'll be a 5-second call.
Stop whining, man.
Robinson with it. 6 points for him. And the Knicks miss again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And being over the limit this early really can affect
It's
your
not
aggressiveness
good book, man.
defensively. They have got to play under control.
That one falls for Brunson. Second free throw, no good. New York leading by 6. Now here is Smith. He's got 12. Pass to Randall. Just 5 on the clock. And to get open is Robinson. Randall no good. And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Hardaway with a wide open look. Off target with his 3. Here's Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Marc Gasol.
I love
How you gonna turn off? Find the battery.
Smith goes to the rim. Just remarkable.
Find the battery.
Driving to the rack and taking the contact.
Raptors trailed by 7. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he reached this level, and his determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. For Toronto, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Hey, man, go sit down, man.
Toronto calls timeout.
Go sit down.
Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Get off
You
the
have
book.
to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
And he can't get the first one. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Marcus Gasol picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Back to Morris. 6 to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Morris has got 5.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
Here's Brunson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. New York leading by 5. Here's Ntilikina. 8 points for him. A 3 from Morris. And it's Gasol with the rebound. And the Raptors with possession.
And a breakthrough season for Marcus Morris in 2018 and 19. Career highs almost across the board. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
You know, Greg, the Celtics are encouraging their players to take mental health just as seriously as their physical health. Marcus Morris brave enough to say that helped him a lot.
Yes.
I mean, the Morris twins growing
That's the
up in
thing I was talking about.
streets of Philly. I mean, a lot to overcome, but
Nah,
by
I
getting
did
some
it.
help,
I actually
that's
put it on 15
exactly what
minutes.
Marcus is doing.
He's just probably got like 9 minutes left.
Back to Brunson. Robinson with the block. They retain possession.
About time, Robinson.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. 3 on the clock. And the Raptors miss again.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Morris with the bucket. Here's Brunson. 11 points in the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
In the corner, Powell with it. Here's Hardaway. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Well, Steve, we keep seeing new arenas and new state-of-the-art training facilities. As a player, what do you value more, home court or the practice court?
Kevin, I really think it's the practice court because you spend so much time there. But a lot of times now, franchises have both, the home court and their practice facility right inside the arena. If you can have the practice court at an all-time high, something guys like and love, they'll spend a lot of time there.
And for Frank Ntilikina, some questions as to where he is best suited.
I mean, for me, I like when he plays more off the ball. I mean, he's shown that he could become a scorer when he only has to worry about that aspect of his game. Still very young and has a great set of skills with which to work.
From deep three-point range, 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss. At the elbow, Gortat. Now Brunson. 11 points in the game. And again, no good by Toronto.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And the French native has already made an impact. Ntilikina is a young guard who plays with confidence and purpose.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. A 12-point game. Pass to Powell. Back to Brunson. Now here's Powell. Now Hardaway. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And so here is New York. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Out to the right wing. In the corner, Barrett with it. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Hardaway. Raptors trailed by 12. There's 1:54 left here in the third quarter. No good. Shot missing. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Out to the right wing. Here's Barrett. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And they're moving it up. Here's Brunson. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. New York leading by 12. Here's Ntilikina. He's got 11. And Hardaway comes to help. And the Knicks miss again. Fast break Toronto. Pass to Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Brunson's got 7 now in this quarter. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend. And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline. Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Now here's Van Vliet. 17 points in the game. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Free throw good, Van Vliet. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. .35 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Trier. 5 points in the game. Left side, Portis. Sinks that one from the post. Portis has got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And it's Smith penetrating. And it's Smith finishing it off.
I tell you what, he just brings that Mamba mentality, if you will. When he's got a chance to attack the rim, boy, he just goes to another gear.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their transition game has been in full effect. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Knicks leading by 14. Right side, Gibson. over Ibaka. The rebound by Ibaka.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Van Vliet.
Yo, Chris, what's going on, man? How you doing, bro?
As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Dennis Smith. And in recent seasons, we've seen Serge Ibaka involved in some extracurriculars. He can get a little chippy out there.
Yes, indeed. Last season, he had a 3-game suspension. Penalties can escalate for repeat offenders, something he's got to be aware of.
In the corner, Knox with it. Clock at 6. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Knox has got his first 2 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
Marc Gasol probably never won any dunk contests, but he can still put you on a poster.
Here's Knox. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Knox has got 4 points now in the quarter. Raptors trail by 15. Right side, Davis. Siakam inside. And finished off by Siakam.
You know, he's known as a lunch pail guy. Siakam showing the crowd a little extra that time.
Pass to Knox. Outside Gibson. Freer from long range. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Down low. It's tipped. Gibson with it. Now guarded by Siakam. To the wing right side. No good from Gibson.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Freer in the corner. Pass to Knox. It's Portis atop the key. And the Knicks miss again. And it's Davis with the ball for the Raptors. Trailing by 13. Ibaka outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Davis. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Pulls up on the elbow. It's Gasol missing. New York leading by 13. And Smith launches it from deep. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Now the Knicks with it. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. The shot by Trier, no good.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Siakam misses.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Here's Trier. To the right side. Here's Knox. Drops in the tray. Knox has got 7 now in this quarter.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Well, they won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And stolen by Portis. Here's Ntilikina. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Siakam. They can't stop the run with that one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Trier. Morris right side. 5 to shoot. Ring shot on the way. Siakam pulls it in. Raptors trail by 20. Knocks it loose. Portis brings the double team. Here's Horton Tucker. It's blocked.
Great size by Bobby Portis. Would love to see him block more shots, but he got all of that one.
Big man who was forgotten about during free agency. Randall could be an impact player for the Knicks.
Knicks missed out on the marquee names they were after, but Randall should give them great production for quite some time. Not a huge name, but a young talent that can help this team.
Steve, revenue's climbing. We're seeing some star players make $40+ million a year. Top coaches making around $10 million a year. My goodness. Do you think coaches are due for a raise, though, Steve?
You know, I think all parties involved, the numbers will keep going up, Kevin. The franchise values are going up to over $1 billion. So I think coaches will get a raise, players will get a raise, and the guys that are playing at a high level, especially for coaches, if they're winning, their numbers will go up.
Here's Ntilikina. Misses from close range. And it's Davis with the ball for Toronto. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Talking about heating up. At halftime, he had just one made from beyond the arc, but he's drained 3 more since.
Pass to Knox. Pulls up. Here's Ntilikina. And to get open is Robinson. Ntilikina can't hit. Raptors trailed by 16. Now here's Van Vliet. He's defended by Randall. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Barrett. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And for a lot of these kids, Greg, it's interesting how quickly teams expect them to get up to speed. Case in point, R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, I mean, he had only the 1 year of college, already being asked to produce. Fortunately, he's very mature for his age and generally plays up
Hey, let
to
that
the
dog
level
out,
of
please.
competition.
Toronto calls timeout. And Greg, talking to scouts about R.J. Barrett, they love the athleticism. But what makes him especially good is the work ethic and the confidence.
Yeah, some elite prospects will take plays off. This guy never does. He's not one that sits around and reads his press clippings. He's a warrior, a leader, and he's proven to be a winner.
And the second free throw,
Oh
good.
my God, yo.
Born in Toronto, Barrett joins a talented group of Canadians who have entered the NBA ranks.
Pass to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Barrett with the ball. Fader on the way. Tries again. Misses off the left iron. Raptors trail by 15. Pass to Horton Tucker. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Barrett is running. And here is Robinson. New York moving the ball around. Barrett wide open. He fires. Green for 2 points. Barrett's got 9 points here in the second half. Now Hardaway, covered by Smith. Outside Hardaway. Over Barrett. And it's off the back rim. No good. And here's Smith. At the elbow, it's Robinson. And the Raptors call time here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Give me one more chance. Give me one more chance.
And Toronto making a change here.
Mimir, take that to the table, Mimir.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. Raptors trailed by 18. Outside Hardaway. Here's Van Vliet. Hits it from three-point range. Van Vliet's got 29.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Pass to Randall. Here's Knox. Here's Barrett. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Barrett's got 6 here in this quarter. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
There's Trier with the 3. He's off on that one. And Toronto will come the other way. Here's Van Vliet. Finished off the break. Van Vliet's got 31 points.
The big fella loves to pass. Marc Gasol with the vision and court awareness to do it from anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Knox. No good with the triple. And so Gasol will bring it up for Toronto. It's a 16-point game. Shots good by Ibaka.
This is the kind of physical play we saw from Ibaka early in his career.
Got 2 minutes left in this game. I have 2 minutes left in this game.
Outside Gibson. Pass to Knox. Out to Payton. Here's Knox. Covered by Van Vliet. New York, no good that time either. Looking to get back on track here. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. A lot of people think, Steve, there are 3 factors necessary to achieving organizational success. Ownership, and ownership.
Hey, Mob, what's going on, man? How you doing, bro?
I guess it's ownership. I think it also comes down to trust. Trust in anything gets you a chance to be successful.
And, Steve, you know, it's just about establishing that culture, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I think you got to have identity, a culture that everybody wants to be a part of.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
To the paint. Here's Horton Tucker. Great D that time from Gibson.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for New York.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for R.J. Barrett.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Back to Trier. Some nice passing by New York here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So no problem for New York. As
Hey, good game, man. Good
Some
game.
good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a
Damn
good
good
team
game.
is your ability to win.
I think we're on a nice little 3-game win streak.
Seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Damn it. R.J. Barrett got to calm down on his shots. 24 now. Back-to-back 20-plus field goal attempts. Van Vliet killed, man. 31. It was on fire. RJ, I said Andre. All right, man. Thanks for tuning in with your boy BX Brother 718 _ TV with NBA 2K20. My New York Knicks just defeated the Toronto Raptors 108-94. If you haven't done so already, definitely follow my social media links. My Facebook and my YouTube at BX Brother 718 _ TV. Follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at BX Brother 718. Till next time, peace.